Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day to everyone. So welcome back to our class. So today we're going to look into new chapter. Okay, chapter 10, Consumer Mathematics, Financial Management. So this is the last chapter for Form 4 topics. Okay. So in this chapter you will learn about financial planning and management. Okay. So, financial planning and management need to be practiced by each individuals. Okay, financial decision need to be planned like a game of chess. Okay, every financial decision must be considered carefully before taking the next steps. Prudent financial management can help us stay debt free. Okay, penting. Okay, pengurusan kewangan ni. Okay, untuk mengelakkan kita berhutang banyak. Okay, so in this chapter there are few word banks that you need to familiarize. Okay, the first one is cash flow, asset, debt freedom, long term, short term, financial goal, income, investment and expense. Okay, so let's look at the first learning standard. Okay, so we have described effective financial management process. Okay, what does financial management process mean? So, financial management is a process that involves managing money from source of income into savings, expenses, protection and investment. Okay, there are 5 steps in financial management process. Okay, so the first one is setting goals. Okay, we need to set our goals. Okay, and then evaluating financial status. Kita tengok sama ada layak ke tidak, sesuai ke tidak. Okay, evaluate. Okay, then we need to create financial plan. Kita rangka kewangan kita. And then we carry out financial plan and finally reviewing and revising the progress. Okay, so cuba tengok yang pertama. Okay, setting goals. Okay, there are actually 2 types of financial goals. Okay, the first one is short-term financial goal and the second one is long-term financial goal. Okay, apakah beza kedua-dua financial goal ini? Okay, sekarang tengok yang pertama, short-term financial goal can be achieved in less than a year. Okay, short-term financial goal do not involve a large amount of money. For example, purchasing a laptop, furniture, a cell phone and others. Okay, so itu adalah contoh short term financial goal. Contoh awak nak beli handphone, nak beli laptop, nak beli baju, itu goal dalam short term. Okay, next is long term financial goal. Okay, long term financial goals usually take more than 5 years to achieve. Long term financial goals involve a large amount of money. For example, an individuals need to have saving for retirement, children's education, medical expenses and others. Okay, boleh maksudnya long term ni kalau kita ada sesuatu yang kita nak dalam jangka masa yang panjang. Contoh di sini dia bagi menyimpan untuk kita bersara nanti. Sebagai contoh sekarang umur saya contoh 25. Okay, saya akan bersara umur 55. So ada 30 tahun untuk saya simpan duit untuk kegunaan saya ketika bersara nanti. Itu adalah contoh long term. Okay, sebelum kita tengok tips di sini. Okay, being disciplined and consistent in following the financial plan will help us achieve our financial goals. Okay, di sini disiplin penting. Okay, next. Okay, let's look at smart financial goal. Okay, smart financial goal. Okay, setting clear financial goals. Clear financial goals is the most important aspect in financial planning. Okay, financial goal set based on smart concept which help us control our spending in order to achieve the desired financial goal. Okay, so there are 5 key components in this strategy, which are, okay, the first one is S, specific. Okay, goals kita mesti specific. And then measurable, boleh diukur. Berapa bulan, berapa ringgit, berapa orang, for example. Okay, next attainable. Then realistic. Realistic ni penting. Contoh macam saya bekerja sebagai guru. Tiba-tiba financial goal saya nak membeli 10 buah Mercedes. Realistic tak? Tak realistic. Dia mesti realistic. Okay. And the last one is time bound. Dia specific lah. Okay. In 5 years, in 7 years, in 5 months, in 7 months. Okay. I must buy a new phone, for example. Okay. Okay. So let's look at the first example. Okay. Encik Yusof will be celebrating Family Day in Port Dickson in 6 months. This celebration will cost him 1,500 ringgit. Encik Yusof need to save 250 a month from his income of 2,500 in order to achieve his financial goal. Is Encik Yusof financial goal a smart approach? Okay, kita tengok satu-satu. Okay, specific. Okay, Encik Yusof goal is to be celebrated. To celebrate Family Day in Port Dickson. Okay, in this case, Encik Yusof goal is specific because he aims to go on vacation at a specific location. Dia dah set dah. Okay, dia nak pergi sambutan di Port Dickson. Dia dah spesifikkan dah. Measurable. Okay, measurable pula. Okay, satu lagi spesifik tadi. Dia dah bagi tahu location dan kita dah ada masa. So specific. Okay, next, measurable. Encik Yusof specific goal can be calculated as he knows the amount of money needed to celebrate Family Day. Okay, in this case, Encik Yusof goal can be measured because he know how much money is needed to celebrate Family Day. Dia dah tahu dah berapa bajet, dia dah boleh ukur dah. Okay, contoh nanti nak celebrate banyak ni. Okay, berapa simpanan setiap bulan dia kena simpan. Dia dah boleh kira, measurable. Okay, next, attainable. Okay, Encik Yusof financial goal is attainable because it can be achieved by saving 250 a month from his monthly income of 2,500. Cukup lah kan? Gaji ada 2,500, bolehlah disimpan 250. Okay, next, realistic. Okay, Encik Yusof financial goal of celebrating Family Day in Port Dickson in 6 months is realistic. Okay, he will save 250 a month to achieve the goal. So realistic lah dia punya financial plan ni. Okay, then time bound. Encik Yusof financial goal is time bound because it has a time limit of 6 months. Therefore, Encik Yusof applied the SMART concept in his goal setting. Ini contoh SMART lah. Okay, ingat SMART ni bukan sahaja boleh di-apply dalam financial management. Macam-macam boleh. Awak nak apa, homework awak, let's say homework, awak plan your daily life, daily activities, you can apply SMART also. Okay. Okay, next kita tengok evaluating financial status. Okay, this is a part of yang ni tadi lah, financial process tadi. Okay, yang pertama tadi goal, setting goals. Okay, goals, okay, kita ada 2 types of goals, short term and long term, and then we have this kind of SMART financial goals. Okay, next we look at evaluating financial status. Okay, asset and liabilities are the benchmark for evaluating our financial status. Okay, examples of assets are cash, savings, real estate, investment, fixed deposit, unit trust or company share. So ini adalah salah satu contoh aset. Okay, manakala liabilities are bank loans, credit card debt and other financial obligation. Okay, beside that, we should know the outstanding payments such as unsettled rent, utility bill, credit card bills and others. Okay, so over here, I want you to differentiate what is asset and what is liabilities. Okay, Next, evaluating our financial status help us measure our performance in the effort of achieving our short-term and long-term financial goal. Kita evaluate lah financial status kita. Okay, sama ada aset ke, liabilities ke, ada berapa hutang, berapa yang kena dibayar, and so on. Okay, tengok tips ni. Okay, as a general guide, save money for basic needs at least for 6 months. Kalau boleh, kita ada simpanan dalam tempoh 6 bulan ni. Contoh apa-apa jadi kan, for example right now COVID, kita tak ada kerja, at least kita ada simpanan dalam tabung. Okay, dan time-time macam ni juga betapa pentingnya kita kena tahu how to manage our financial. Okay, next, the third one is creating financial plan. Okay, life management based on financial planning help us monitor our cash flow. There are two important components in constructing a financial plan, namely the sources of income and expenses. Income, pendapatan, expenses, perbelanjaan kita. Okay, income consists of active income and passive income. Ada dua. Okay, what is active income? Active income is the main income such as salaries, allowances, commission and other financial resources. Okay, passive income consists of rent received, interest received, dividend and other investment. Okay, both of these income are cash inflow. Inflow ni maksudnya duit masuk. Okay, saya terangkan. Okay, active income sesuatu yang kita dapat dengan kita bekerja keras. Contoh, saya bekerja mengajar awak PDPR. Okay, so saya dapat gaji dibayar oleh kerajaan. Contoh, ataupun saya jual cucur, dapat hasil jualan. Itu adalah active income. Okay, so what is passive income? Passive income sesuatu yang kita dapat tanpa kita buat apa-apa. Tiba-tiba dapat duit hujung bulan. Contoh dia rent receive. Contoh, awak sewakan rumah. So setiap bulan awak akan dapat 1,000 sebagai contoh. Ataupun interest receive. Okay, interest, contoh saya pergi labur duit saya dekat bank. So setiap tahun saya akan dapat 500 sebagai contoh. Tanpa buat apa-apa, saya tahu saya dapat duit. Itu salah satu contoh passive income. Okay, ingat sini, both of these income are cash inflows, duit masuk. Okay, next, expenses consists of fixed expenses and variables expenses. Okay, apa beza dua ni? Fixed expenses are expenses that must be paid or spent, such as rent, insurance payment, housing loan installment, car installment and credit card payment. Maksudnya something yang awak akan bayar tiap-tiap bulan dengan nilai yang fix. Okay, sebagai contoh, sewa rumah kena bayar 500. Lepas tu kena bayar insurans, kesihatan, apa lagi, kena bayar duit rumah, kena bayar kereta, kena bayar credit card. Ini semua nilai dia fix. Itu kita panggil fixed payment. Okay, manakala, what is variable expenses? Okay, variable expenses will change every month according to our spending behavior. For example, petrol expenses, makin selalu awak berjalan, makin selalulah kita isi minyak. Groceries, selalu masak, selalulah kita beli barang. Jarang masak, jaranglah kita beli barang. Next, electricity bill payment. Kalau pasang TV, pasang lampu, tak tutup lampu siang hari, melonjaklah bayaran bil. Kalau kita berjimat-cemat, tutup lampu bila tak pakai, tutup aircon bila hari sejuk, maksudnya nilai electricity bills kita akan menurun. Dia akan berubah, sentiasa berubah. Dan water bill samalah. Okay, both of these expenses are cash outflows. Maksudnya duit keluar. Kan kita bayar something, so duit kita keluar. Sebab tu dipanggil outflows. Next, a positive cash flow will exist if total income exceeds the total expenses. Okay, and a negative cash flow will exist if the total income is less than the total expenses. Apa yang awak faham? Okay, maksud positive cash flow ni kalau duit yang kita belanja lebih kurang daripada duit yang kita dapat. Contoh, okay, sebagai contoh, setiap bulan gaji saya 4,000 sebagai contoh, 4,000. Okay, perbelanjaan saya 3,000 je. So saya ada lagi baki 1,000. So 1,000 ini, okay, this 100, this 1,000 we call as a positive cash flow. Ada baki lagi. Okay, meanwhile, a negative cash flow, bila gaji yang saya dapat sedikit daripada saya punya perbelanjaan. Contoh, gaji saya tadi 4,000, tapi perbelanjaan saya 7,000. Kalau tolak ni awak dapat negatif 3,000. Di sini adalah negative cash flow. Maksudnya amount yang saya terima lebih sedikit jika dibandingkan dengan perbelanjaan saya. Okay, boleh? Okay, next. Okay, tengok di sini. These are the steps to consider before creating a financial plan. Okay, the first one is define the short-term and long-term goals, and then make an initial budget to achieve each goal. Next, calculate monthly saving needed to achieve the short-term and long-term goals. The fourth one is analyze spending behavior. Okay, number 5, set a time frame to achieve each goal. And finally, number 6, determine income strategies that will help to achieve the financial goals. Okay, so this is example of an individual's financial goal. Okay, for example, age 25 get married. Dia punya budget 15,000, and then at the age of 30 own a car 80,000. Okay, at the age of 35 buy a house. Okay, this amount, and then 55 travel with this budget, and 60 retire 1 million dah ada dalam simpanan. This is the example of financial goal lah. Okay, each person have different financial goal. Okay, sebab kehidupan kita masing-masing kan, kita ada life kita masing-masing, so goal kita pun berbeza. Okay, so now let's look at example 2. Okay. Mr. Derek received an active income. Apa tadi active income? Okay, maksudnya apa yang didapat dengan dia bekerja. Okay. And a passive income of 1,000 in a month. Okay, apa passive income? Income yang didapat tanpa dia buat apa-apa. Sewa rumah, investment, dan sebagainya. Okay. Mr. Derek also has a fixed expenses of 1,350 ringgit and variables expenses of 650 ringgit in a month. Okay, calculate Mr. Derek's monthly cash flow. Explain your answer. Okay, so kita kira dulu cash flow dia. Okay, cash flow bagi Mr. Derek kita tahu adalah total income, okay, minus total expenses. Okay, total income bagi Mr. Derek is 3,000 plus 1,000. Okay, that is his total income. Then minus the total expenses. His expenses is, fixed expenses is 1,350 ringgit and 650 ringgit. Okay, so we solve this numbers, so kita akan dapat 2,000 RM2,000. Okay, maksudnya Mr. Derek have another 2,000 ringgit to spare. So dia ada extra 2,000 ringgit. So this is what we call positive cash flow. Okay, so dia nak kita explain your answer. Okay, so kita boleh katakan a positive cash flow of 2,000 ringgit, okay, is good because Mr. Derek has a surplus of income after deducting the expenses. Maksudnya dia ada baki lagi lah selepas tolak dia punya perbelanjaan. Okay, so this will allow him to invest or deal with emergency situation. Okay, contoh emergency situation, for example, kereta dia tiba-tiba rosak. So dia ada baki duit untuk baiki kereta dia. Itulah. Okay, next, okay, B, explain Mr. Derek's cash flow if Mr. Derek does not have any passive income and the total expenses increase by 60. Okay, macam mana pula ni? Okay, for B, okay, total expenses increase by 60%. So kita tahu increase by 60%. So 160% from 2000 kita akan dapat 3200. Okay, so dia punya cash flow. Okay, so total income only 3000. Dia dah tak ada passive income. So 3000. So minus expenses is 3200. Oh, tak cukup. So kita akan dapat negative 200. So di sini we can see that Mr. Derek's cash flow is negative. Okay, so what can we explain about negative cash flow? Okay, so negative cash flow will be burden. Okay, and may cause him to use credit card. Okay, credit card to solve his financial problem. Betul lah kan? So bila duit dah tak cukup, cash tak cukup di tangan, apa option yang ada? Credit card. Nanti it will lead to another problem lagi, mungkin overspending or whatsoever. Okay.